Hello friends, my name is Zayna and I am a dietetic intern, which means I know a lot about nutrition. So what is nutrition? So nutrition is about eating a variety of different foods to help fuel different functions in our bodies. Think about it like this. We need energy every single day. A car can't go without gas, and we can't move without food. So like eating a bowl of cereal or a sandwich will help fuel our bodies to be able to run and jump around. For the next 6 videos, we will be focusing on our daily nutrition mission. This nutrition mission is to teach you about all kinds of healthy things in the yummy foods that we eat every single day. Along the way, we'll be making recipes to help keep us full, happy, and healthy. Let's go! So let's talk vitamins. So in almost all of our foods, there are these things called vitamins. You may have heard of it before, or even taken some as a gummy or a tablet. Vitamins help strengthen our immune system, which helps keep us healthy and prevents us from getting sick. But did you know that there are a ton of vitamins in the fruits, in the vegetables that we eat? So an apple a day can really keep the doctor away. Let me show you what we're growing in the greenhouse right now. Right now, we're at the greenhouse and we have a bunch of different plants popping up. It sure has come a long way since October, and I'll show you the footage of what it looked like before it got to this. This is what it looked like before, when they were just seeds that we planted in soil and watered when we needed to. In the greenhouse, they get plenty of light and they have a warm environment to grow in. They are super easy to grow at home too. Actually, I know just the right person to teach us about growing herbs. My friend Jordan is a greenhouse garden expert, and I know she would love to teach you how to grow your own herb garden at home. Let's see what she has to say.
Hi everyone, my name's Jordan and I am the greenhouse garden expert, and I work with Zayna, and today I want to show you how to plant your own dill herb garden. So first, we want to start off with some soil in a pot. I have my soil right here, and we're just going to fill it up half full. We want to make sure that we have enough room to cover the seeds once they're plotted into this pot. So as you can see, I have it half, 3/4 full. And we're going to take our dill seeds here. And this is what they look like. So this is a lot of little seeds. So you want to make sure that you put them in the pot and just kind of sprinkle them around. These are so small that you can't really push them into the soil like you would like a pea plant or a bigger seed like a sunflower seed. So these you just want to kind of sprinkle around in the soil. Don't put too many in one spot, like that. And then you want to put a light layer of soil on top of them, like that. Just enough so they have some soil on top, but they can still breathe and grow. Then, once you have that all planted, you want to add some water. I have a little hose here. We're just going to add a little bit of water and let it soak in there. And then you want to make sure that you put it in a nice sunny spot in your house. For us, we're in the greenhouse, so we can put it wherever we want with all the other plants, but we're going to put it right here next to our other dill. So that's how you make a dill herb garden.
Thanks, Jordan. I didn't know it was that easy to grow herbs at home. I might just take some of these with me when I'm done at the greenhouse. Now, as you can see, our dill is fully grown, and I'm going to harvest some for a yummy recipe called Taziki sauce. A weird word, Taziki, I know, but it comes from the country called Greece. Now, I love to eat the sauce with carrots and bell peppers, and if you eat it with pita bread, it actually has all 5 food groups. The 5 food groups are vegetables, protein, fruit, dairy, and grains. So I'm going to take a pair of scissors and I'm just going to cut the tops of these leaves. There's a bunch of stems. Now, as you can see the tops, and then there's these long stems, and then there's this frivolous top. So all you're going to do is just cut off these little leaves on top. We only need a little bit for this recipe. And if you take it and smell it, It smells just like pickles. Dill pickles. You get it? Dill pickles. All right, I think that's enough. So let's take this to our kitchen cooking spot and get to making some tzatziki sauce. Let's go. Well, hello again. Welcome to the cooking station. Now, for our tzatziki sauce, the first ingredient is a cucumber. Cucumbers are 96% water. So basically, you're just eating your water. Pretty hydrating, right? So the first thing that we're gonna do is peel this cucumber. Now remember to ask an adult at home if you can ever use any kitchen utensils such as peelers, knives, or scissors. We wanna be safe in the kitchen. So let's get to peeling. Got my peeler here. It's okay if there's some green parts left, like these lines, that's okay. It smells so good. To me, it actually smells a little bit like watermelon. I don't know why. All right, that looks pretty good. So I'll just take all these, and I always have a little bowl for all my scraps on the side. Okay, so now that it's all peeled, next we need to chop it. So as you can see right now, it's all rolling. It's rolling all over the place. It's not very steady. So we have to make it steady. We have to make it flat against this cutting board. And also I'm gonna cut off this weird part, because as you can see, it's like curving. I'm gonna cut that off, just to make it easier. And I'll cut off the other edge. So you can see that it's still rolling. I want it to be flat against the cutting board. So I'm going to cut it in half. Remember to use your claw technique. You can see my hands right here. It looks like a little claw, and this is so that we don't cut our fingertips when we're cutting something. Okay, see? It's flat against the cutting board, so it'll make it a lot easier. I'll just cut everything into strips, and then I'm gonna dice it. Remember to use a claw. It's gonna be pretty thin sections. Claw technique. I'm gonna flip it around so that it's easier to cut on this side. Alright, so that side's all done. Let's do the next one. Long slices first. Flip it, so that's easier to cut. One more. Perfect. So now that we've got everything cut into strips, I'm gonna line them up. Line them up. Everything's level, and now we're gonna go this way across. Again, claw technique. And if you see the way that I'm holding this knife, I'm kind of pinching this base. Move everything down, actually, make it easier. You can see that, it's all diced up. It smells so good. I love cucumbers. I love putting cucumbers in my water too. It makes it taste yummy. I'm gonna add it to this bowl over here. Oops. I'm gonna take a rag and just kind of wipe off my cutting board, clean as we go. So our next ingredient is 2 cups of Greek yogurt. Now, yogurt is full of calcium, which is important for building strong bones and teeth. And we need strong teeth to eat yummy recipes like this. Now, yogurt and stuff like peanut butter, that's kind of liquidy, kind of not, is actually measured in a liquid measuring cup. So make sure to use this one. I like to scoop and scrape. Scoop and scrape. That looks like just about 2 cups. So now I'm going to scoop it into this glass bowl over here with our cucumbers. And next will be extra virgin olive oil. So extra virgin olive oil is actually full of antioxidants, which helps protect our cells. So I need 1 tablespoon. There we go. Easy. And then next we will use distilled white vinegar. We need 1 teaspoon. There we go. Just 1 teaspoon, easy. And then we're gonna use some fresh garlic. So I have these cloves that I'm gonna chop up pretty fine. You can also use garlic powder, but just make sure that if you're using a powder, you use less because it's concentrated, which means it'll taste a lot stronger. Okay, so the recipe calls for about a teaspoon. I would say this looks just like a teaspoon, but I like to measure garlic with my heart. So, I love garlic. I'm putting the whole thing in there. And then we'll just add a pinch of kosher salt. And then some black pepper. We'll just add it in. It'd be about 1 teaspoon, but like I said, I like to measure with my heart. So. And then last, but certainly not least, our fresh dill. So I already washed everything, including this dill. Make sure you wash everything before you put it in. But we're just gonna chop it up, pretty rough chop. All right, let's add this into our bowl. And it's just that easy. And then we just mix it up. And there you have it. Our tzatziki sauce is finished. So now, let's just plate it. I've already cut up some bell peppers and some bread to eat with it. So I'll plate it, and let's go find a comfy spot to try it out. Here's the final product. So pretty. Now, for my favorite part, the taste test. It's so good. All right. Now before I devour this thing, let's go over our main points from today's nutrition mission. Herbs are easy to grow and full of flavor to add to healthy recipes. Tzatziki sauce was our recipe from Greece and easy to eat with vegetables like bell peppers, carrots, and bread. There are 5 main food groups: vegetables, fruits, protein, grains, and dairy. One of the ingredients that we used was yogurt, and it was full of calcium to keep our bones and our teeth strong. Another ingredient was cucumbers, which were 96% water. And don't forget about the extra virgin olive oil, full of antioxidants to protect our cells and our bodies. All right, that's it for today's nutrition mission, where we stay healthy one bite at a time. I'll see you next week. Bye.
We would like to acknowledge that Grow Gardens occupy the traditional, ancestral, and contemporary lands of Indigenous people. The Ho-Chunk Nation has been on these lands for over 3 ice ages. The Dakota to the west of the Mississippi have resided for countless generations. Please join us to honor that heritage and the sacred lands of all Indigenous people. This acknowledgement is an opportunity to increase awareness of the historical and present spiritual and personal significance of this land to its original stewards.